Sagittarius, it's Jenny from Hummingbird Spirit Tarot, and this is going to be your February 2022 read. If you find yourself resonating with my videos and would like information on a personal read, all of that can be found in the description of the channel, okay? So as I was saging and kind of meditating on your energy, I feel like a offer that has taken a really long time to get to you is finally coming your way. Whether it's a new job offer or some sort of, yeah, I'm really feeling like this is probably job related. Maybe it took you applied for a job, had an interview, and it took them a really long time to decide who they wanted, and maybe you're the chosen one, and it's like everything that you ever wanted to have happen for you. Maybe it opens up a lot of new opportunity for money, for free time, work-life balance, that kind of thing is kind of a little bit what I'm seeing. If you haven't already, Sagittarius, you may catch wind. Now, this isn't for everybody, okay? So I don't want you, if there's no problems in your relationship, this is something else, or this is only specifically meant for a few people, hopefully only just a very small few. There's gonna be a separation that's gonna come that's gonna kind of shock you, and it's gonna be a result of somebody's infidelities and just kind of playing with your heart, being a little bit, they may just kind of take off on you. And that may surprise you. Yeah, they're taking off over some immature ventures to kind of, I'm sensing some sexual encounters, something more exciting that they thought would be more exciting. However, I don't think that that's gonna be like, that is what it really turns out to be, okay? However, for you, it kind of rocks your world financially. You may feel like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have this stable family legacy situation with this person. They may have a lot of mental illness, okay? And you may have been kind of taking care of things for a long time without even realizing it because you wanted this so bad, or you just really, really were in love with this person and wanted to support them and felt like that was the thing that you needed to do at that time. But I'm sensing that they really want like all eyes on them all the time, and you were kind of taking the back seat, which really wasn't fair to you because your needs weren't really being addressed, I don't feel. Even in this situation, you were feeling very lonely, and I think that once you do separate from this, you're gonna find that you have more money than you ever did. Even though right now you're afraid that you're not going to have enough, I feel like you're gonna realize that this person was really like keeping you blinded to what it was they were doing. They were trying to call attention to other things so that you wouldn't really see what they were doing behind the scenes. You were so wrapped up in certain situations or aspects of them in the relationship that you weren't really seeing things clearly, okay? Really, I just feel like initially when this blow hits, you're gonna feel like it was a total waste of time, a waste of your love, a waste of, you know, everything. But remember, everything is always said to us for some sort of learning, and maybe this is just preparing you for a better, you know, relationship down the line, okay? What was this shocking event that sort of set all of this off? They have a lot of regret, but instead of telling you that, they kind of verbally abuse you, I see, for some of you. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, if you messed up, say you're sorry. Do not let them do that to you. I think you're kind of turning your back on them when they do finally come to you and tell you that they have regrets, because I think it just took them too long. And it just really, everything that they did just really wasn't fair to you, right? For some of you, this shocking event is that they want to reconcile with maybe an ex-lover or an ex-husband, ex-wife. And that is, I think that, or that they want to marry somebody else, something with regards to marriage, or somebody else has asked them, for whoever this is for, this is probably just like one of you out there, just the thought that they were close enough to somebody that this person could propose to them while they were in a relationship with you, it just breaks your soul, I think, momentarily. And you kind of go into this place of really needing to heal. But I do see you doing that, and I do see you coming out of it. So even though you're going to be ignoring a lot of the options that are going to be coming your way, Sagittarius, I feel like this person is going to see just kind of how desirable you really are. Maybe them accepting this invitation with another person was a huge mistake. And they're going to want to come back, but I think you're going to be so emotionally withdrawn. I really just don't think you're going to give to it anymore. I think you're going to be spent. I don't think that you're going to have what it takes to try to get into a relationship with anybody else, because you're just going to be so hurt. I think that will be coming, though. I really do, Sagittarius. I do think that you have some pretty good options out there, as well as some really bad ones, so be discerning, obviously. But don't let this break you, for sure. If I could say anything, that would be my advice. Let's pull out some love oracles for you for the month of February. Angels and spirit guides, what do we have for my Sagittarius friends for February? Yeah, while you're healing your heart, I don't think you'll be wearing your heart on your sleeve. You just really need to get into a connection where you can take care of yourself, and this person wants you to take care of yourself, wants to be healthy with you, wants to do those things with you, right? Where you can be that like it couple. Just give it time. It takes time to heal. I know that sounds so cliche, but in time, you're gonna feel better, I promise you. Just focus on your self-worth. Go into the deep, take a look at the deep, dark parts of your personality that sometimes you want to avoid seeing or pretend like aren't there, and really work on yourself from the inside out. And I promise you this whole situation will be worth it. And look, then you have the engagement ring coming out at the end of that, commitment, eternity, a union. I feel like once you do that inner work and all that healing, something really good is going to come your way, Sagittarius. And I'm not just saying that to try to, make you feel better or spin some positivity on the situation. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? We have to love ourselves before we can be truly loved by somebody that's going to reflect that in us, reflect that loving nature. I think you're just feeling so abandoned right now because you stuck with it even though you didn't want to. You didn't always want to stay in this connection. And I feel like you feel like a fool for having stuck with it. Now this deck is really great, but it's rather intense. So I'm gonna read the meaning straight from the book and show you the picture to see if it'll elicit some sort of emotional response, okay? So you got two. You've got the flame. Take a look at that one. And the poet. So let's first take a look at what the flame means. the fire, the spark, the glimmer. In Sanskrit, the word for fire is Agni. The ancient yogis saw the flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things that you've forgotten and protect the flame no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you with the language of the flame. Health, mental clarity, and good digestion, okay? So I really, like I said, I really think that there are a lot of parts of yourself that you let go for the sake of this connection. And I think that, quite honestly, you're gonna see that when you heal from this, and as you start to do your shadow work and your inner work and your healing and all those things, that you're gonna really find what reignites you and find like that like zest for life again, you know, Sagittarius? So you got the poet, the artist, the witness, the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out the truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Clairvoyant, wise, timeless. Maybe you'll be tapping in a little bit to some of your more intuitive capabilities, psychic capabilities, as you cleanse yourself and rid yourself of all this extra kind of drama that this person is creating in your life, okay? Well, I'm gonna leave it there, Sagittarius. Those were pretty deep messages. I love you guys. I'm sending lots of love and light.